Hey, what's up guys? 3D here, and behind me I have my wrapped WRX, color change from white to red, and got the new plate to show you guys that. But no, seriously, this is my friend Ryan, and this is his 2016 WRX. He's got quite a few mods on, but today he's going to let you know what we're going to do.
Today we have the Grimmspeed top mount intercooler that just was released. I got it on the group buy, just came in a couple days ago, super excited to put it on. Quality looks top notch, so I'm excited to show you the unboxing and the installation.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today, and just to let you know, we are sweating like pigs because right now my garage is like an oven. So yeah, we look like a couple of bums, but that's the plan. Go ahead and get this intercooler installed, so we'll get right to it and enjoy.
Hey guys, so today I have a bit of a present for you guys. We're going to be doing the unboxing for the Grimmspeed top mount intercooler for the 2015 Plus WRX. This was just released. They had a group buy on Nasioc, so I got in on that. It just came in a couple days ago. So we're going to get this installed. Pretty excited about that. I got the black dispersant version, so it's got the glass coating that they offer. So in the box they gave us some stickers, a couple of Grimmspeed stickers, one big sticker, and a little thank you from Corey. So thanks for packing this up for us, Corey. So one thing that I love about Grimmspeed is that their packaging is always top notch. So I know what you guys want to see, so let's get that out. So this is the splitter and the hardware, so we'll be opening that up here in a few minutes. I'll show you what the intercooler looks like. So we have the like I said, the black dispersion version. Their welds are great. They have the plugs that stop any like styrofoam or anything from falling inside. The Grimmspeed logo is right here. Super excited to get this put on. Alright, so now we have this box with the splitter and the hardware in it, so we're going to open this together. Cut myself. So, looks like we got some edging for the splitter to wrap around, so when they connect, it makes an airtight seal. The actual splitter here. So we got a little box of hardware, like nuts and bolts and stuff. A little bit more edging. And then we have this. The actual splitter that replaced the factory one. You got that nice Grimmspeed logo, a mark of innovation. Really nice quality. Then we got some couplers for replacing the factory one. Grimmspeed. A little bit more. And then this is the splitter that gets attached to your actual intercooler.
Alright guys, so Ryan's going to go ahead and work on getting our tabs off for the heat shielding for the hood. Need to remove all that. And how many?
There's 12. So you got.
Okay. So yeah, we've got 12 of these little inserts that we'll have to pull out, and then we can get the heat shield off. I'm going to work on removing the cover for the intercooler. Alright guys, so we've got the heat shield off, and now we're just removing these other push tabs, and we'll remove this plastic shrouding that meets up with the intercooler. When popping these little clips out, it's a good idea to put something over your engine bay so you don't drop it down in there. We did end up dropping one, just like that, but in the engine bay, and I'll show you what I use for that. So this is I guess like a little claw device I picked up at Harbor Freight for a few bucks. You get down in there, have a buddy shine a light, and get these plastic tabs out pretty easy that way. Next up, we're going to work on getting the old intercooler out. These are 12mm bolts for the bracket holding the intercooler. We got the bracket removed, and we'll just set this to the side. For now, I've got these 12mm bolts we took out. I'm just going to put them back in here, so I don't have to worry about losing them. So we got one last bolt on the passenger side, 12mm. We've got all the 12mm bolts loose and taken off. Intercooler's just kind of floating there, and we're going to loosen up the hose clamps. These are 8mm. You got the clamps loose, you can wiggle them, and you've got the slack there. So now all we have to do is work on getting the intercooler out.
There it goes.
Alright. So just like that, a lot better with 4 hands. So in addition to removing the intercooler, we have to remove the stock throttle body coupler, which is another hose clamp down here, and it's 8mm. So we'll loosen that up, and then we'll take off the throttle body. So here's a side-by-side, the stock versus the new Grimmspeed top mount. Oh yeah, Grimmspeed definitely looks a lot better. We are going to have to remove this rubber
Splitter part.
Yeah, this rubber splitter. So we don't have the proper tool to kind of punch these one-time use tabs out. So what we're going to do is probably use scissors or whatever we can to get these off. But to loosen them up a little bit, we're able to kind of
Pop them right around the actual rivets, the
Yeah.
plastic rivets. You can do that all the way around. It doesn't mess with the rubber at all. It's still intact. Just pops up right around it, and we're just gonna cut these out.
Yeah, we got some little bit of play in there. We can get the scissors under and just chop them off.
Guys, so we're going to be installing this, the top part of the splitter into the OEM piece. So the first tip that I suggest is you have this like waffle part towards the ground. So you have these like fins facing up, and you're going to have it looking like this, and it's going to slide all the way through past these fins, and then this lip is going to go back behind like that. So the plastic is in front, and then you have the splitter below, and you have it like this on the other side, and you can install the hardware they give you. Is we're going to take the stainless steel hardware that they provided and tighten this new splitter to the OEM piece. We're gonna go all the way around. Looks like there's 8 of them.
And that's a 4mm Allen wrench.
Yeah. So we're going to finish up this splitter that's attached to the hood. So after you've inserted the Grimmspeed metal piece and you use the stainless steel hardware they gave you to attach it, we're going to use the stripping. So they give you 3 different lengths, well 4 different lengths. These ones are going to go on the other side of the splitter. And the longest piece is going to go on the splitter that's attached to your actual intercooler. So we're going to put this off to the side for now. So these are all pre-cut. So it should line up perfectly if you started at the right place. So this first one goes where the on the top part where the Grimmspeed logo is. And then you're going to take that medium piece and it's going to go like a U shape around the rest of it. So this is it completed. You just made that U shape all the way around and use that the smaller piece to go across the top. Close up of it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use these little small pieces and we're going to flip this over. And there's these parts that'll be laying against your car. So they give you these small pieces to prevent some rattling. And you're just going to stick these on either side. And then we'll get this side.
What I do is put in the plastic clips back, and then we'll get on the heat shield or the noise cancellation. And now we'll put on this noise reduction shrouding, whatever you want to call it.
Alright guys, we're going to be replacing the OEM throttle bottle coupling with the one that Grimmspeed provides for their intercooler. A little tip, if you're having trouble getting this in, you can use some hand sanitizer as lubricant and then it'll evaporate so it won't cause any issues or anything. That's good for charge pipes or anything like that if you're ever having an issue. So we're going to install this. We already got the OEM one out. And the Grimmspeed actually fits on there pretty nicely. And pretty easily. We already got it in there as far as it'll go.
Got the clamp on for the throttle body, and I've got this little handy flip out tool. It's pretty nice to get in weird, awkward places. So I'm just going to tighten in the hose clamp down, and it's 8mm. Alright guys, so we do have to retain these OEM rubber washers, I guess you'd call them. And you need to take this metal part out first. Alright, take it out and then we'll insert it into the Grimmspeed intercooler. And put the metal part back in. Just like that. Do the same thing for the other side. Put the rubber washer in first, and then the metal washer.
Don't forget to take off these red plugs that stop debris from getting inside, because that'll definitely cause issues. God damn it. Alright, now we're just lubing it up nice and good with some hand sanitizer.
Make sure you use generous amount of lube so it doesn't evaporate.
Yeah.
And get it all around.
Take out the other plug. Gotta take the plug out and then lube it up.
We're almost on it.
Well, we want to be on top of it.
The throttle body is not on it.
Alright, so right now, Ryan's putting back on the OEM bracket for the top mount intercooler. We're going to hand tighten the first two bolts. Those are 12 millimeter. And then the one in the rear is 12 millimeter as well. So we'll tighten that one after. We'll probably lift up the intercooler a little bit just to make sure we got it in place, and then we'll tighten everything down. Right now, we're just tightening down the last clamp on the throttle body, and then we're going to move over to the other side, get that inserted, and clamp that down. Ryan's putting the hand sanitizer on the cold side of the top mount, and then we're going to push in the OEM charge pipe. Should slide right in. Man, that's nice. You did a really good job with that.
We're on the home stretch. We have the splitter that attaches to your intercooler left, and we have the long piece of stripping that we're going to attach to the bottom of this. All you have to do is start in the middle on the bottom and go all the way around, and it should line up perfectly. So this is the finished product after you attach the weather stripping. The corners are kind of a pain, but just mess with them. You'll eventually get them, and it comes really close at the top. This part's going to be underneath your hood anyway, so you're not going to see it.
Alright guys, so put this on. All we pretty much need to do is line it up with the holes. 2 on each side. Once we've got those lined up, we'll want to make sure we're not blocking any of our intercooler fins. So we'll try to look at the top and then look at the ones at the bottom too. So for this bottom row, guys, make sure you push it out with your fingers
While you're tightening it down so it stays pushed out.
Exactly. And that way we can get a lot more air clearance for the fins on the bottom. Oh, it's starting to look really good. Alright guys, so thought we were all finished, but like always, make sure you double check your work area. And when you think you're done, just check it over. We did forget to tighten this worm clamp right here, so we got to tighten that down, and then we'll pull the hood down, see how well we can see everything lining up, and then we're done. That's the Grimmspeed install. Alright guys, so we just wrapped up the Grimmspeed top mount intercooler install. It's a good kit. It's pretty straightforward of an install. We did have a lot of fun putting it in, and you know, we just kind of hung out and took our time. We didn't really rush through. We didn't really worry about how fast we put it in or anything like that. You know, we even dropped some bolts down into the engine bay that we did have to fish out with the claws of life. Those saved us. So yeah, it was a good time. And you know, what were your thoughts about the top mount, Ryan?
I don't think it was too bad of an install. There's a bit of like finicking with it just so you can get it exactly where it needs to be. But overall, it wasn't too bad. Everything connected really well and it fit really well. So I only have good things to say about it.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. So if you like what you saw and you want to see more, click subscribe and we'll catch you next time. Thanks.